A blockchain address linked to Andreessen Horowitz, A16Z, has added $9.95 million in hype tokens over the last 10 hours, bringing the total accumulation to $102 million. This activity has been tracked by on-chain analytics firm Lookonchain and represents a significant move in the hype token market. The address has been steadily accumulating hype since April 14, acquiring 2.34 million tokens in total. This pattern of accumulation suggests a strategic, long-term interest rather than a one-time trade. A16Z is a well-known venture capital firm that has historically backed major blockchain projects, and its actions often influence market sentiment. The latest purchase of 200,000 hype tokens adds to the growing narrative of institutional interest in the Hyperliquid ecosystem. Hype is the native token of Hyperliquid, a decentralized exchange platform. Institutional investors like A16Z typically look for projects with strong utility, active development, and clear market adoption. The continued accumulation may signal confidence in Hyperliquid's long-term potential. On-chain data reveals that this buying has been consistent over several weeks, with no signs of slowing down. The market has responded with increased trading volume and price volatility for Hype, though the token's future performance remains uncertain. Institutional interest can act as a most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Confidence signal, but it does not guarantee future success. Retail investors and other institutions may be watching closely to see whether this accumulation leads to broader adoption or simply represents a strategic investment. The Hyperliquid ecosystem includes a decentralized exchange and other related services, which may be key drivers of Hype's utility and value. A16Z's investment strategy often involves long-term holdings, especially in projects with strong fundamentals and clear use cases. The Hype accumulation could be part of a broader effort to support and potentially scale Hyperliquid's platform. While A16Z has not publicly commented on the activity, the pattern of buying suggests a deliberate approach rather than a speculative move. This kind of accumulation by a major venture capital firm can have ripple effects in the crypto market, especially when it involves a token with active trading and ecosystem development. Investors may interpret this as a vote of confidence in the project's future. However, it's important to note that accumulation does not always translate to price increases. Market conditions, broader crypto trends, and project developments can all influence Hype's performance. The next signal to watch is whether this accumulation leads to increased adoption of Hyperliquid services or if the token experiences a shift in trading dynamics. On-chain activity will remain a key indicator of institutional interest and broader market sentiment. The mechanism behind this accumulation is straightforward. A16Z-linked wallets are using on-chain transactions to acquire large quantities of Hype tokens over time. This method allows for transparency, as blockchain data is publicly accessible and can be analyzed by on-chain tracking platforms like Lookonchain. The stakes here are high, given the sheer volume of tokens being acquired and the reputation of the firm behind them. If Hyperliquid continues to grow as a decentralized exchange, the value of Hype could. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Rise alongside increased usage and demand. Conversely, if the ecosystem fails to gain traction, even large institutional holdings may not prevent a decline in token value. The next key signal will likely come from either a shift in the buying pattern or a noticeable change in the token's price action. If A16Z continues to add to its holdings, it may further solidify Hype's position in the market. Alternatively, a pause in accumulation could signal a reassessment of the project's potential. Until then, the market will be watching closely, using on-chain data as a primary source of insight into institutional sentiment.